Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Not the new Hitman 2, the original Hitman 2. Blimey, I hate how they're naming those games these days. So this is the original Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Now, if you're only familiar with Hitman from the more recent games or Blood Money, you're in for a bit of a wild ride with this one. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, to my mind, is simultaneously one of the best Hitman games and also one of the worst. In some ways, it really shows its age, but in other ways, I'd say in the important ways, there's stuff here that I look at and think, actually, the modern games could stand to learn from this. And here we are on the Gontrano Sanctuary. The plot in Hitman 2 is fascinating, by the way. It basically boils down to 47 felt really bad about all the murdering he did in the first Hitman game, so he decided to run away and join a church. But then the priest gets kidnapped, so he reaches out to his old assassination buddies, the agency, to help track the priest down. But the agency aren't willing to help him unless he does more murder missions, which 47 jumps right into, a little bit too eagerly. I almost feel like the priest kidnapping thing might actually just be an excuse and he just really wanted to get back into the murder. And that brings us to our first mission here in Sicily, where the mob boss, who we think has kidnapped our priest friend, needs to be taken care of. Now, immediately this probably looks a little bit familiar and Hitman-y, and indeed, actually, the basic format of the game hasn't changed a huge amount in the intervening years. Except it's not quite as simple as that. Hitman 2, and this is the bit I think the new Hitmans could stand to learn from, was hardcore. Seriously flipping hardcore. So right now, according to the map, I'm in a nice public area, so, you know, I'm totally allowed in here. However, in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, the guards were pretty bloody vigilant. You see, in modern Hitman games, for the most part, you can pretty much just get away with, as long as you're in the right disguise in the right area, you can just run around, run straight to guards, they'll be like, whatever, I don't flipping care. No, not so much in Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. So I'm just going to basically run along pretty close by to this guard. You see my suspicion meter over there is already flashing red and angry, and he's pretty much at the point where he's ready to start shooting me. There we go, I just bumped into him, he pulls out his gun, and he starts firing immediately. Well, you're probably thinking that doesn't sound so bad, John, for goodness sake, just knock out a guard and get a disguise. Well, you can do, except one, this is your sneak speed in this game. It's very slow. This was a slow-paced game. And by the way, you can't just knock people unconscious with a button push. You've got to use anesthetic for that. So let's just actually put a little bit of anesthetic into him. Good. So we've knocked him unconscious and given him a quick dose of anesthetic. So I'm just going to take his clothes now. And then we're just going to keep an eye on him. There we go. Probably about, I don't know, 30 seconds later. And he's just got back up again. And he immediately figures out that I'm the person responsible and begins firing on me. But let's say I do decide to use all 5 doses on him. Yeah, you need to actually give the doses one by one. More doses takes more time. Well, you know what, that's fine. Maybe we can complete the level in 5 minutes. It's not the worst thing in the world. We can manage that. Let's just take this body and stash it in a convenient crate. To which the game replies, crates? Where you can just hide a body where it will never be found? Sorry, would you like a glass of milk and a plate of cookies at the same time? No, there were no containers in this game either. Anyway, I'm now in a nice bodyguard disguise, so now I'm nice and safe as long as I don't run. So that will be absolutely flipping fine. Nope! Every single bodyguard knows what all the other bodyguards look like, even if you're walking and being calm. They will tear you apart in flipping... Also, that guy just shot his friends. Friendly fire was a thing too. In short, this game was an absolute flipping nightmare. It's probably the most hardcore that Hitman has ever been. And I kind of love it for that. Anyway, let's see if we can do something a little bit more stealthy and interesting. So, for example, we've got ourselves over here a nice postman who has decided to... Good! He's very conveniently decided he needs to actually urinate right now. So, let's just actually quickly just get ourselves a nice dose of anesthetic. So, we'll just bring him down. And in the absence of boxers, that means you actually have to think pretty carefully about where you hide the body. So, in this case, I'm dragging him around here to, the far side of the entrance gates. He's the only guy that actually goes in or out, so that should be absolutely fine. Now, sooner or later, he's actually going to wake up. I don't know for certain what he's going to do when he wakes up. He might actually go and immediately get the guards, but hopefully I'll be done with my business as the postman by then. And also, yes indeed, postmen don't actually carry guns, and I'm going to be patted down, so I'm going to need to make sure I'm not actually carrying anything I'm not supposed to have. And once again, I'm not allowed to run, otherwise that will actually break the disguise. Now, as long as you're at a fair distance, you should be more or less okay. And of course, as a postman, I've got to be delivering something. So let's just pick up these flowers and yeah, keep a really close eye on the suspicion meter. As long as you keep your distance, you can run. But the interesting thing about this game is, by default, even if you actually press the analog stick all the way down, you would only walk. It was assumed, and the game was built around the idea, you would be walking most of the time. The moment the suspicion meter starts flickering, you're going to want to actually start walking. And in a moment, I'll be frisked. There we go. You just come over here, give me a quick frisk. They'll let me inside. I really hope I'm allowed the anesthetic, by the way. Otherwise, this is going to go very wrong very quickly. I mean, it's not a gun. And there we go. No weapons. Apparently, me and anesthetic are absolutely fine. So now just walk on through. And I'm allowed to be here within reason. Obviously, I can't just wander off. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, this is a marvellous, nice, simple opportunity that we've actually got here. So, you know, there'll be a really good, easy opportunity for you to infiltrate the house. Not so much. This game didn't really have, like, you know, clearly signposted opportunities. In Hitman 2 Silent Assassin, you never entered the level and immediately overheard two people saying, hey, I just saw the Don down by the bar. He was asking for a glass of champagne. I sure hope someone brings him that glass of champagne, and I sure hope it's not poisoned when they do. No, none of that business. You kind of had to figure everything out by yourself. You need to be very careful. You needed to take it slow, keep your distance, figure out where the guards' routines were, and generally just be careful. Let's also just have a little look-see inside the first floor of the villa, because what I'm going to want to do is try and infiltrate this place, and it's tricky to infiltrate. This is on expert mode, by the way, so I still get the enemy markers, which I find, you know, quite useful, and doesn't really take away from the game. On professional mode, you don't get any enemy markers aside from the boss, which is, quite frankly, bloody brutal. So, inside the actual front room here, we've got ourselves a maid and one guard. We can see them on the map right there. And there's the actual boss. He's on his balcony right now. Now, because I'm about to go into the building, I'm probably going to drop a save now. This was a wonderful thing that stayed in Hitman. I think it was up to Blood Money was the last time this came in. Difficulty to find how many saves you had access to. So, on expert mode, you have access to 2 saves. After you've got those 2 saves, that's it. You're done. You have to restart the mission. So, in we go. Hand over the flowers.
Oh, grazie dei fiori, li stavamo aspettando.
So, she decides to take those, and now the guard is going to, hopefully, accompany her, and that is going to give me an opportunity to sneak over in this direction. There we go, and close the door. And now I am in an area a postman is no longer supposed to be in, which is where the map starts becoming very, very useful indeed. Aha! And there we go. The postman woke up and immediately told the guards. So this is the thing. If you actually want someone to stay down, there's literally no way to do it other than by killing them, making disguises much more difficult to come by without sacrificing your Silent Assassin ranking, which was really, really bloody cool. Honestly, I think the worst thing that's happened to Hitman in recent years is since they added in the, okay, just get behind someone and tap X a few times and now they're unconscious. Because basically, you've just killed them because they will never wake up under any circumstances whatsoever, but it doesn't count against you. It cheapened Hitman. This way was better. See, the easiest way up is probably actually going to be cutting to the other side of the house and taking the stairs in the kitchen up to the 2nd floor if I could avoid being seen by the cook, who is the green speck over there. From the kitchen, head upstairs, then I'm outside the lawyer's office. The lawyer stays in the office unless the boss is alerted, at which point the lawyer will actually go and try and protect the boss with a shotgun. But once again, guards guarding every single entry point. Now, this might seem kind of weird and surreal if you've only played the more recent Hitman games, because in more recent Hitman games, the targets pretty much constantly wander off. They're always going to the bathroom, sneaking off to their affair in a private room. 16 different characters speak to them, and they'll go and do their own thing, with their bodyguards conveniently deciding to wait outside under pretty much all flipping circumstances. But no, in this game, targets were very well protected, and guards were laid out intelligently. Now, you may well be thinking at this point, well, okay, why not just use a throwable to distract a guard, or, you know, just go and find one of the uniforms that's conveniently left lying around for you to actually find. Nope! No throwables in this game, no throwables whatsoever, and while there were occasionally, in some levels, disguises sitting out and around, they were very, very rare and precious, so for the most part, you had no choice but to kill in order to get reliable disguises. And that meant very often games actually turned into a situation a little bit more like this. So, hello over there, we'll just quickly take you down, and then pick up a shotgun, and now basically we needed to, you know, survive against a wave of enemies. Because the violence in this game was really, 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 really satisfying. So you know what, let's try and do this right, damn it, because Silent Assassin did not actually bar you from killing. You could make a very small number of, well, mistakes, I guess, if you like. You'd, like, kill one person, or have one alert, or fire a gun a couple of times as long as no one actually heard it. That sort of thing was acceptable in Hitman 2. So let's try and do this probably one of the more manageable ways, which is there's going to be a guy, yeah, one of the guards is going to come out of this door, and he's going to need to urinate, because, yeah, guards did a lot of urinating in this game. Characters just urinated all over the shop, because it was a very good way of making them hold still for a while. So, fiber wire, once again, couldn't just push a button. You actually needed to, you know, take it out and prepare it, and then get behind a guard, and then get him down. Lovely. So he's down at this point. Put that away nice and quickly. And now, quickly drag him, because I think no guard's patrol route goes into the area down here. This should be a safe spot for him. So drop that body, grab his gun, and grab his clothes. So now I'm in disguise. If I walk and I keep my distance, this should, just about should, be manageable. But seriously, keep your flipping distance. And watch out, because some guards are elite guards who are armed with shotguns, and they will murder you in flipping seconds. So we know what the boss's routine is at this point. He goes out onto the balcony, and then he goes back inside his office. In his office on the second floor, he's very often alone. So probably that's a good point to get to him. So if we could actually get onto the balcony, that there would be flipping marvellous. And I believe there's actually a door that lets me get into the back garden right here. Again, just walk. Don't run. This game was very, very tense because, yeah, you didn't know you were safe. You were never safe. In Blood Money onwards, the moment you had the right disguise, if you're in the right area, you were pretty much 100% safe. And even if you weren't safe, broadly the guards would just tell you, hey, you're not supposed to be here, I'm going to escort you back to the right area. Which I suppose made sense, but in Hitman 2, everyone was twitching. The slightest provocation, the slightest suspicion, a guy who I haven't seen before running over there, they will start shooting, which I suppose makes sense because these are armed bodyguards of a Don, so I can't exactly complain about that. Just quickly check the map. Where are you going right now? I don't think you come through this door. So, let those guys go past. I'm pretty sure those guys are... yeah, that's the Don's family. Now, they're quite fun to kill because one of them's holding the car keys. If you want to actually escape in style by stealing the Don's car, then that's how you do that. You need to actually make those two guys go down. But it looks to me like they're wandering off. And that guy is, yep, so they're over there. And also, they're just forming angel positions. The default position of a model in this game was an angel position, so occasionally you just kind of stumbled across characters in a weird angel position. Now, I've got to be careful here, because these guys are going to, yeah, object if they see me up on the roof. So probably it's a good idea for me to actually go into sneaky mode at this point, which is silent movements. And now we just start making our way to the balcony. So, if I run, the guards will be suspicious. But right now his family members are over there and they're just at walking speed. So it's going to take them a while. You can also, by the way, just kind of gently squeeze the run button on and off. And that actually worked pretty nicely. Now, where is... ah, here we go. The boss is on his way. Prepare the fiber wire. Because I'm pretty sure... Is this door open, by the way? This door is... Yeah, that door is open. You can tell because it would say pick lock otherwise. Right, go back over to second floor. His bodyguards do not actually come into his office. So if you can sneak up onto the balcony, that's the back way in right there. Question is... Also go over to the first floor right now. I think his friends are coming. So, if we're going to do this, it needs to be flipping now. We need to get in, get the key off his body, and then start walking. And, no. Okay, the actual flipping maid literally just arrived this second to deliver the flowers. Right, pick up the room key, pick up the revolver if we can. Now, is she going to tell everyone what's going on? Because she might be about to tell literally everyone what's going on. Oh, that's marvellous. Because obviously I didn't interrupt the postman. So, looking for a suspicious bodyguard. They found a dead mafia boss. Okay, so I'm not getting silent assassin because there's been multiple alerts. And also, people are shooting at me. Right, so now it's time to get out of here by just dropping down here. My objective now is to try and find the priest. He's not here, but I need to verify that. So... Oh, no, Diana, he's not in the basement. They must have moved him. I should probably get out some flipping powerful guns at this point, because do they know where I am? They probably do, you know. Oh. Yeah, the suspicion meter's going crazy. Also, the rumble pack vibrates with it, which is a really, really cool touch. Yeah, I think I kind of screwed it over a little bit, except there's no real good place to hide him, because there's nowhere to hide the body. The best way to deal with it is probably just to actually kill him and then get out of the level before he's found. But yeah, you just have to time the kills correctly because there's nowhere to hide the body. Isn't that cool? That should be a thing in modern Hitman. Because it actually required you to strategically plan about when you were and weren't going to kill people. Now, I think everything's under control. So, hopefully everything's fine. They're looking for a suspicious bodyguard. Alert level is high right now. You can see, even when no one's seeing me, they're panicking. Oh, yeah, they know I'm here. They know I'm flipping here. I've decided I'm just going to make a run for it. If anyone's directly in my way, I'll shoot them. Go. No, I think we should be good. Yes, indeed. Stealth middling, but very low aggression. Oh, 7 close encounters. Yeah, close encounters were one of those mystery things that the game never bothers to actually properly define. It vaguely seems to mean you came close to being spotted, even if you weren't spotted. But it's incredibly poorly defined. The game doesn't actually flag up when it happens, and if you get more than, I think, 2 of them, you physically can't get Silent Assassin. So once again, this was really the hardcore Hitman game. Also, can I just say, I bloody loved the Gontrano Sanctuary, because it was an area you actually came back to between each mission. And the way this game worked was, you only actually got to have a weapon and use it again if you carried it out of the mission with you. So, for example, I picked up a 9mm pistol, I picked up a revolver during that mission. So because I had them on my person when I left the mission successfully, now they're added to my shed and I can pick them going forwards. So, that's just really, really bloody cool. And yes, would you believe there's a crossbow in this game, just in case you didn't guess from that over there. There's all sorts of really, really fun weapons like katanas and golf clubs and fire axes and sniper rifles and rapid fire things and submachine guns and all sorts of knives and stabby things as well. But yeah, if you actually wanted them, you had to literally carry them out of the level, which makes perfect bloody sense. But let's try that again, because there's more fun stuff to be done here. So, start off the same as we did last time. This guard here is just basically a gift to the player of a free bodyguard disguise. Much more generous than you'll normally find in this game. You see, as we know from the first mission, what we do actually need to do is... There's the Don just playing golf on his balcony, by the way. We need to obviously kill the Don, and we need to, once we've killed the Don, get a key off his body. So just shooting him up there doesn't work. Also, he saw me running and he panicked. That's how paranoid the bloody guards are. But you may notice there's a nice, convenient hole in the railings. So if you're feeling like doing a bit of a trick shot, there happens to be a very nice solution to this mission. You see, in the back of the garage over here, which you can get into through this back door, you've got yourself some convenient ammunition. But more importantly, you've got yourself one sniper rifle. Because exactly where you start happens to be an absolutely perfect spot. Absolutely flippin' perfect for a bit of a trick shot at the Don. And wait for the man himself. I've dropped a save, obviously, because this is a nightmare to get right. But as soon as he appears, he has not fallen off. Okay, but a couple of follow-up bullets might do the job, because physics. Physics, and I've only got one more flipping bullet. Okay, let's try that again. Now, you may be wondering at this point, John, why don't you just use the whole breath mechanic to steady your aim? And if you have just said that, oh, you poor sweet summer child. You're slow to catch on with this one, aren't you? And... darn it, that was a miss. That was so close. I saw him glitch against the thing. Get off the edge. Get off the bloody edge. Boo. Okay, 17 attempts in, this isn't actually working. But then this is also because, yeah, this is like the first weak sniper rifle in the game. It's not actually that powerful, and I've only got 3 bullets for it. With one of the more powerful sniper rifles, with more ammo, yeah, actually just kind of pushing him off the edge is not too difficult to do. Because the physics in this game is hilarious. This is actually one of the most satisfying Hitman games I think that's ever been made. Just in terms of, like, the sheer visceral joy of violence. It was genuinely a very, very fun shooter. And the reason for that was because everything had ludicrous, crazy ragdoll physics. So, you know, go up to a random guard with your standard baller pistols. And, you know, he doesn't just get killed, he actually gets sent flipping flying. It's beautiful. And we just pull out some weapons. Oh, the guns. They feel so strong. They feel so strong. And if you want to, you can put afters in them. You can actually use guns to, like, knock people off cover. Which is beautiful. Like, Hitman 2 was just an incredibly satisfying Oh! Such a satisfying shooter. It was beautiful. It was just absolutely flipping beautiful. The ballers have never been better than in this game. The shotgun just feels like it's the mighty hammer of Thor. And just sends people just smashing straight into anything. And uh-oh, I need to get myself some... Excuse me. Hello! No. You can both die now. Right, I'm running a little bit low on ammunition right now. So I should probably just, like, hurry this up. Grab myself a nice key off this guy. And yes, what I meant to do was just a little bit further, please. Just a little bit further. You see, with just a handful more sniper ammo, he would have fallen off. And then I could have just walked into the enclosure and just grabbed the key and then just basically walked in and out. And I think no one actually sees this body if the postman's already gone past. So it would have worked, damn it, if you hadn't ruined it. So, that's the first mission, and because the agency told you about the Don's house, they now expect you to basically keep doing missions for them forever, starting off with a very interesting one. I start off over here, in a nice little, very, very fancy indeed metro station. So from the metro station, you can see the exit is right down there next to the word roadblock up on the middle street there. Yeah, there's a great big blocked off area. What the game wants me to do is find my way over to this building right here and use that as a vantage point to take a shot at a guy in a meeting. Which, as you can see, is not looking like it's going to be the easiest thing in the world, with the exception of the fact there's a nice thorough sewer system underneath the city. Very, very bloody useful. Now, obviously, as that's a nice sniper mission, we're going to be needing ourselves a sniper rifle. Now, you know, carrying a sniper rifle from this metro station over to, you know, where I actually need to do an assassination feels like a terrible, terrible idea, doesn't it? I mean, that just feels like that's asking for trouble. So maybe your response is, don't worry, just put it in the rifle case. In the rifle case is fine. No, there's no rifle case. So in other words, the game basically wants me to pick up this sniper rifle and walk it all the way out of this here flipping metro station, out of the metro entrance as well. There's a metro entrance there. Then just walk it across the street, into a restricted area, into a metro tenement block, and then use it for an assassination. And all of that, you don't get a flipping rifle case. Oh, and by the way, if I do actually just pick up the actual sniper rifle, and a single civilian sees me, obviously, they're not flipping impressed. So there you are, a civilian sees you holding the rifle, and immediately he's gonna go and try and get the police. So, This mission is just quite frankly hilarious. I mean, it's utterly ridiculous and ludicrous on toast, but I kind of love it for that reason. Oh, by the way, did I mention you're on a flipping time limit? 'Cause you are. And there we go. Civilian tells guard. Guard comes to try and murder me. Though hopefully the guard... No, the guard did know to look for a suspicious bold person. Don't mind me. Darn it, I was a suspicious bold person. Also, now the guards have automatic weaponry, which as you can see is pretty bloody brutal. So you definitely can't get away with just running around like an idiot in this mission. No, you've actually got to have yourselves a plan. Now, of particular interest is, yeah, one guard guarding the actual entrance to the sewers down there. And if you see right there, you've got just a moment where he actually steps behind. There's actually some lockers there he's stepping around. You might have just a split second where you can get in, pick the lock, and then get back out again. Unfortunately, more guards start arriving almost immediately. Fortunately, our second friend who arrives at the station, if he doesn't actually see anything wrong, he heads back out of the station afterwards. If I'm fast enough, and lucky with the actual, the two civilians, I might just be able to get the rifle. If I'm really lucky, just run straight past them, and I might be able to get into the sewers before they actually realise what's going on. That's probably my best flipping bet. I should say, by the way, this is actually the Xbox 360 version of Hitman 2, which is weirdly the best way to play this, because they remastered the game for console. I think it was for Xbox 360 and for PS3, but they never put the new improved versions onto PC. So the version you can buy on Steam is actually the really old version that may or may not play well with your computer. For me, it just flipping refuses to run. So, oh bloody hell. Would you like to maybe just not turn round? If you'd like to just maybe not turn round, that'd be flipping marvellous. That's right, just keep walking. Just keep walking. And now... Don't turn to look at me. Lovely. Now, I've made it out of the station without anyone seeing me. Unfortunately, a guard is on the way, but he's going to pop in and then pop straight back out again. He won't see me, but I'll hide around the corner just in case. So, just wait for him to get to that position. He'll turn around, then I can start just walking down the steps. And then he will be round the corner out of the way before the other guy returns. I can just slip into the sewers. There we go. Right, now just walk, don't run, don't draw attention to yourself. But you see there? He's round the back of a thing. Now I can run, now I can run, now I can run, now I can run. And now, quickly, pick lock. You didn't hear anything, did you? No, you did not. And I'm in the sewers. Right, the sewers are 100% safe. Or at least I think they are. And when I say I think they are, I can check. So the sewers will get me past the blockades with the sniper rifle, but not up to the building. They're only going to get me as far as... Where do they go up to? Yeah, it's these two. One of these has a flipping disguise, and now I can't remember which it is. I think it's top right. There's a disguise on the ground, and I'm pretty sure it's to the top right one, but I don't know for sure. And bear in mind, this whole time, I'm on a timer. If time runs out, I just automatically fail the flipping mission. Luckily, this one's pretty easy to get to. It's just straight ahead of me. So, now, dive in up here. And before you head too far up, make sure the street's actually clear up ahead. We're going for... This is exactly the wrong moment for you to be patrolling, which is annoying. But hopefully I can just use the camera to look around a little bit. Hang on, just make sure we are streets. Okay, I think, is he doing a loop or is he going to turn back on himself? I don't know, but he's not looking this way right now. Okay, now that subtle. Is there? I swear there's a disguise somewhere. Where is it though? Is it there? It is. Okay. Wait. Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. We're good. All right, now quiet. Silent. That was not silent enough. This is why you stay and put the disguise on. Hello, comrades. I'm on your side. It's not working. And now, come on, guys. This uniform has been left for a reason. It's got to have been. And change clothes. Come on, before he turns around. Okay. So now, as long as I keep my distance, I'm fine, because I'm now actually allowed in this area. So yeah, that guy turned around and saw me previously. So now, I just walk. Straight for the tenement building. Beautiful. So, that is, well, that's where my target is. There's nothing to actually stop you just going in and just starting to gun people down. You can do. But you know what? The game wants you to do this like a badass awesome sniper. So let's do that and also keep a really close eye on the map. I think I've got some space right now. But, you know, you never have as much space as you think you're going to have. So be flipping careful. That is my destination over there. Now, the guards seem to be cycling what looks like clockwise. So let's just actually join them and 5 minutes. You don't have time limits in Modern Hitman either. In Modern Hitman, it just seems like, you know, everyone just gets stuck in an infinite loop forever. So hang on, let's check on this. Yeah, we're okay for the time being. If I stay closer to the building, I should be safer. It's the far side. And then once I get inside, I need to get up to a window that's got a very, very good position. If I stay on the far side of the street from these guys, this should work just fine. They don't take particular note of the fact that I've actually got a rifle. If I see my suspicion meter start to flicker at all, at that point I just need to move away from them. But
47, the meeting
there we are. That was never a minute. That was never a flipping minute. Screw you, Diana. Yeah, there's artificial tension being put into this. Okay. This looks like a good opportunity. Okay, hang on. I just need to plan my way. I can't remember what the the apartment building actually looks like. Apartment first floor. Side door? Side door or main door? Or other side door? Can't remember. Okay, is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Okay, this will be okay. Let's just go in the front door right here and start working our way up. We've got to get up to the, I think it's the 4th floor, but there are guards patrolling in here. Oh,
the meeting will begin in
yeah, I remember. The guards are patrolling on the... Yeah, the guards patrolling on the main staircase. If you go up the side staircase, you can avoid them. 3 minutes, so I need to work my way around here. And there is totally around here somewhere. Yeah, staircase up. Okay, so that's number 1. Keep an eye on that, and now we can just keep working up here. So that's floor number 2. And if you can, walk, don't run, because there are guards around here. That is, what floor am I on now? Yeah, 3rd floor. And I just want 4th floor, so 1 floor further up. Yeah, I remember this. The side staircase is the more sensible one. And then just double check everything as it should be. Yeah, there's the guy over there. So
the meeting will begin in 2 minutes.
I know I'm running out of time, Diana. It's fine. I think this is the right spot, isn't it? Or is it the loft? It's not the loft. It's the... No, it's totally this floor. I'm already in the right spot, actually. So through we go, and it's somewhere around... Ah, this is be it. This looks just about spot on, in fact. Yes. Ah, lovely. Hello. I've got to the right spot. Hope I've still got my sniper rifle. Still got my sniper rifle. Right. What do we have going on here?
It appears that a total of 4 generals have joined the meeting. I need extra information to pinpoint my target.
That sounds strange, 47, and unexpected. Here's what I've got. The target is about 60 years old, a general in uniform. Do not execute until you have an absolute positive ID on the target, 47.
And this is another fun bit, by the way. You've actually got to figure out who the right target is based on physical descriptions given to you by Diana, which is very, very fun indeed.
47, here we go. I'm leafing through some private footage from last year. Hang on, 47. Looks like he's right-handed. Apparently he drinks a lot.
Okay. It's close, but still no 100% ID.
Hold on, 47. I've got his personal file right here with a recent photo. 47, he's bald.
Here we go. Right-handed drinker, non-smoker. I believe this is our chap, but the moment I fire, I need to be ready to run immediately, and obviously do not hit anyone else, so wait for Captain Leather Jacket to be out of the way, and... There we go. Right. Drop the rifle and start running for the back exit, because the guards are now going to be coming. But they should be... Yeah, there he goes. So the guard actually immediately made it to my sniper's nest, but doesn't know where I am. So now I just need to escape by making my way back through the streets. Except this time everyone's on high alert because there's a sniper on the bloody loose. So ground floor is clear. Let's get back out onto the streets here. Perfect world, I wouldn't mind just getting straight back down into the sewers, but honestly, that might not be the safest thing to do. The safest thing might just be to, yeah, make a run for the main street, close by to the river, head south of the river, and just walk along the river. And looks to me like this is a very safe point for me to actually leave the building. No one is currently on this side of the square. Yeah, no witnesses at all, so, oh. Who is seeing me right now? Well, anyone who's seeing me at all is probably going to start panicking and freaking out because they know for a fact there's an assassin on the loose and that guy's walking towards me, which unnerves me. I need to just gently speed this up a little bit, just a little bit, get around the corner, get down towards the river. Once I'm by the river, I should hopefully be safe. Take a hard turn here and start walking away from that guard. And I think we're good. Oh, but limited saves plus this suspicion meter. This game was so bloody tense. Like, on professional mode, you got no saves. The highest difficulty, you had to do all of this in one take. Honestly, I think that was actually a bit far, because sometimes the slight wibbliness of guards seeing or not seeing, and when dragging bodies didn't work and all of that, to my mind it meant the professional wasn't really actually that fun. I preferred having 2 saves just for safety. But there we flipping go. That I'm pretty happy with. Now just double check everything's fine. There will be a guard over there, so watch out for him. I'll need to... The roadblocks, however, are going to be a little bit tricky to bypass. There's a sewer right there. Yeah, I've decided I'm just going to go back in the sewer. Because there's... Don't run. Don't cocking run. There's a sewer right there. I'm just going to go back in the sewer. That's so much easier than my current plan. Alright, I should be back to the subway at this point. I just have to pick the exact right moments for the metro entrance. It's got to be when that guy is round the back and the other guy is not going to see me. Speaking of which, where is the other guy? The other guy is just coming back down right now. I don't like that one bit, but this could still be a good moment right here. Okay, go. Try. Go. I don't know where he is. He doesn't seem to have seen me, and I think we've done it. Whew. That was tight. He was close behind me there. Whew. Yeah, also, no mini-map of any description whatsoever. If you wanted to actually see a map, then you actually needed to open up the map. And that didn't pause the game. No mini-map. Oh, this was a good Hitman. Right, in we go. Come on, give me a good ranking. I deserve a good ranking for that. That's got to be worth something good. Nice! Silent Assassin! Now, Silent Assassins in this game were really bloody difficult to do, but they awarded you bonus weapons like Silent Silver Ballers. A pair of Silent Silver Ballers. These things are the most hilarious weapons in the world. Oh, nice. So yeah, you can make a tiny number of mistakes. So 1 alert and 1 shot fired is just enough to still get Silent Assassin. Just. So, on to the next mission, still in Russia, because it turns out, remember how we, only killed one of those generals, and the game made a really big fuss about how we weren't allowed to kill any but the one right general? Well, now we have to kill all the other generals, because they launched an investigation into who killed the first general. I'm not sure what we were really expecting to happen, to be honest. We were expecting them to just say, well, sometimes snipers happen. But yeah, apparently that was a surprise. That the generals who were in the room when another general was shot want to know who did the shooting. So as a result, all of them now need to die. And 47's totally up for it. So his little religious conversion to pacifism didn't exactly last long. Now, this mission's really fun. Basically, Kirov Park is where two people are going to be meeting. I think one of them is already getting out of his car right now. Yeah, there's actually a car right there. He's probably already on the map. Yeah, there he is. On the map, right there. He goes to Kirov Park. Another car is going to pull in, I believe, over there by the cathedral. And the other person is going to get out. They're going to have a nice long meeting in the park. The game is really, really open to you solving this any bloody way you want. So if you want to go crazy with your silver ballers, you go right ahead. But there's also a very, very lovely, massive cathedral right here. There are a couple of sniper spots. One sniper spot is all the way over here, a radio tower. The radio tower is a really cool sniper spot, and to get to there nice and quickly, you really, really do need to actually be, using the sewers to get into that part of the world. Mainly because it's far enough away, you can take the sniper shots, and people don't really notice or have a problem with it. If you use Cathedral the Saviour, then basically everyone will decide to try and come and kill you, because they'll all figure out where the shot came from, because it's the bloke with the rifle in the cathedral right next to the bloody park. But that's not really what you want to do. There's a much nicer way to do this mission. And yes, it kind of represents, I suppose, the first mission where there's an opportunity. But it's not an opportunity it forces down your throat or anything. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Sorry, would you mind just naffing off, please? Thank you. No. Fine, whatever. Car bombs! Everybody loves car bombs. Actually, I've changed my mind. First up, I'm just going to do the Cathedral Assassination. Because the Cathedral Assassination is actually kind of hilarious, especially now I've unlocked the special silver ballers. See if we just quietly let ourselves in the side door while no one's paying attention. We will actually have, right here, a rather nice little cathedral interior. Sadly, you can't actually go into cathedral proper, you're just going straight to the top of the tower. And by the time we get to the top, our target should already be engaged in some lovely polite conversation about how much it sucks when snipers murder you. So in some ways it feels like this is a very appropriate way to kill them. Now, one guy up top does need to be very quietly taken care of. So yeah, this way is far from clean, and it's gonna get a lot more messy yet. Now, perfect world, we just need to wait for the exact right spot for them to actually line up. Because if they line up correctly, one bullet could do for both of them. And I think if they walk back over here, they should actually be lined up. Oh, this is it, 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 and... oh, yeah. Yeah. That's just... oh, did no one notice that? This is supposed to turn into an utter, like, bloodbath. Hang on, let me change the AK here. Hello! I'm up here! In the cathedral! Right, they probably know at this point. Good! That's kind of what I want, really. Because I've got my ballers. And they're beautiful. And yeah, everyone knows now. Everyone knows. Oh, they're coming. And now, basically, you just silver ball your way down the stairs. And it's beautiful because the physics is just gorgeous. And then reload. Faster. I love this so much. There you go. Now reload again. The problem is they run out of ammo super fast. But you can just basically have a massive... yep, there we go. Now retreat. I'm going to say retreat. I mean, like, go back upstairs. While you've got that. There's another one. And I should probably change over the disguise to... No. Oh, I'm almost dead. Basically, everyone in the level comes to you at this point. Everyone in the level shows up. So, if you're lucky... yeah, hang on. Take close. Come on. There we go. I'm just... wait, who am I right? I've no idea what disguise this is. But it's totally not suspicious. If anyone comes up to me, just say, oh yeah, don't worry, I killed the assassin in Russian. I don't actually know what that is in Russian, but I'll just improvise, it'll be fine. Yeah, I think I've actually killed every guard on this side of the level. The guards on the other side are actually still there. But every guard on this side of the level is dead in a great big pile. I love the cathedral sniper shot. It's just hilarious. And if you can pull it off, it just feels so wonderful to just blast your way down the stairs. Nice! 105 shots, 10 close encounters, only 2 headshots, so I was just spraying and praying. Felt like more than 14 enemies killed, to be honest, but whatever. Now, let's do that again, but this time, let's do it a bit more clean. So, straight from the beginning, the guard will probably shoot me. I probably can't even do it on this cycle. Grab myself a car bomb and another car bomb. Now, at this point, just step away from that guy. He's not going to be... Oh, is he going to immediately shoot me? I think, yeah, this probably counts as a close encounter. Fine, I'm just going to restart because this is clearly a close encounter, so that is bad. Look, this... Hang on. This is not red. This is public terrain, but guards are just dicks in this game, so screw you! And just a few afters will just keep him going. You can just basically just make ragdolls just dance all day. That's why the combat in this was just beautiful. You can just make corpses just dance across the street. It was lovely. So this time, let the limousine pass. That's target number 1 arriving. Let that guy go to there. And then, in a moment, he'll turn around and go back the way he came. At which point, it's safe for me to go and retrieve the car bombs. Don't run, because if he turns around and sees me on this side of the street, he won't be best impressed. Once he's back around the corner, it'll be safe for me to start running if that's what I want to... Oh. No, I'm just standing in the middle of the street. Don't mind me. Next thing I want to do is just checking he's not going to see this. Just basically get down over here and into the sewer as quickly as possible. As long as he's not there, no one will see that. So I've got myself 2 car bombs. Now you're probably thinking, okay, sewers, car bombs, this all works pretty nicely. For the most part it does, except for, okay, car bomb number 1 is nice and simple. Because one car, very bloody conveniently, actually parks right on top of a sewer grate. So, car bomb number 1, no problem at all. The targets will also spend quite some time at the meeting, so we don't need to worry about that business. I'm hoping this is right. Hang on, just look straight up. Yep, that looks like the underside of a car to me. So, up we go. Car bomb number 1 goes on. So, bomb has been armed and placed. Now, car bomb number 2 needs to also be placed before they set off. Car number 2, however, did not actually decide to conveniently park right on top of a flipping sewer grate. Car number 2 is... Yeah, it's... Hang on, it's that one up there. Fine. So it's the one to the left. That's where the car's parked. It's not in front of the cathedral. You see, the green speck on the map is the driver. The driver is the only person who's allowed to approach the car or do anything to interfere with it. A soldier interfering with a car would be deemed suspicious. So therefore, you're not allowed to do that. Just check where I am now. Okay, if I just turn back on myself and then just cross over at pretty much any point, that won't be a problem. Good. Good. Now we're getting somewhere. So crossing over there should be absolutely fine, and then we'll get close to that. So the sewer grate is... Yeah, that's the one I want right there. So just cross over, take the next available left, and head up. So the driver needs to be... Well, perfect world, the driver can simply be knocked unconscious, because a full dose of anesthetic will last 5 minutes. 5 minutes is, hopefully, enough time for the car bomb to detonate and everyone to leave. So, there's our driver in green. As you can see, the car's well guarded, so no one else will be allowed to approach the car. He will come round the back here at some point, however, because he likes to urinate in a corner. Lots of characters in this game enjoy urinating. Once we're close enough to the top, we can indeed use the camera. So, there's our guy. Up he pops. I don't think there's any reason he would be suspicious of me, but just in case he is, pop out of here and then immediately go into silent mode. And now, perfect world, yeah. Luckily, if we're very lucky, you'll actually take your sweet time. And I might actually need to have started going a bit faster. This is just... The sneaking is slow. Yeah, I actually needed to start going a bit faster, I think. No, give me up. Never mind, let's try that again. This is why saves are good. The sneak speed is... The sneak speed could do with being faster. That was unquestionably an improvement made in subsequent Hitman games. The sneak speed in this was far too slow. You know what, one thing to check. Does he mind me being here at all? Because technically, he's a civilian, I'm a civilian. So there's no particular reason why he should object to me being here. So, yeah, there we go. This is much better. I'm already about halfway to where he's going to have his wee. Now, what I'm going to try and do is, yeah, give him the full dose of the anesthetic. That's a full 5 minutes, which will hopefully, therefore, be enough to keep him under without any actual problems. So, 5 full minutes. And that's your full dose. Now we are the driver. And we're going the right way, right? Yeah, we're going the right way. So I can run here because there's no guards. Then I have to start walking. Got myself 1 car bomb. And the driver is totally 100% allowed to just do whatever the hell he feels like to the car. Because I don't know. That's just how drivers work. So, over we go. Slap on the car bomb and then just start walking away. Alright, place the bomb. Bomb has been armed and not suspicious at all. Drivers just put things under the car all the flipping time. Now, if I wanted to, of course, I could just fire into the air. The guys would panic and they'd run straight back to their cars. I'm hoping the meeting will end organically before the 5 minutes is up and that guy actually wakes up. Right, I'm around the corner now, so I can start running to get back into a safe position. Because now, of course, I need to go back through the sewers, back to my starting location. So at this point, there's been no kills, and no alerts, and no shots fired. So this should be Silent Assassin. No offense, Kirov Park meeting is like, I'd say probably the easiest Silent Assassin in the game, once you just kind of get the car bomb strategy down. Absolutely perfect timing, targets are leaving. It can't have been 5 minutes yet, so we should be in a good spot right now. And there is bomb number 1. Now, Mafia Boss has been killed, fine, and don't forget, I've still got a save. So just in case I fluff coming up out onto the street, I may as well use it now. Right, just look around here. Where's that guard? There he is. I figured he might be around the bastard. So, that guard has now turned away. But if you just turned away to the explosion, are you actually going to go over there? Come on, don't see me come out of the sewer. No, just sewer inspector. Sewer inspector, your sewer's looking good, actually. Excellent, no car bombs down there whatsoever. Right, in which case, as long as we stay calm now, because of course everyone's on extremely high alert, we can just walk straight to the boat. And better and better, I get myself a fancy new hat, which is very important because I assume 47's quite cold because he's got no hair and it does look rather chilly. Right, marvellous. This seems like a good thing. To the boat, this has got to be Silent Assassin. It can't not be. Yes, indeed it is, and that gets me my second bonus weapon for my second Silent Assassin, the sawn-off shotgun. Nice. Yes, indeed, 1 alert was triggered when the car bombs actually went off, but other than that, nothing. So, pretty damn good Silent Assassin. The sawn-off, by the way, is particularly hilarious because it is ludicrously powerful, and on top of being ludicrously powerful, it's actually concealable. So if we just kind of go towards you, shotgun, and then we'll just... How did you miss? How exactly did you manage to miss that shot? How... No! Wow, you survived that. Well done. Hello! And we'll just knock you off your feet. Honestly, I actually prefer the silver ballers. The silver ballers are actually more hilarious. Ah, hello! You can just get in the pool, by the way. And you can just be sent flying. Silver ballers are amazing. Are you the guy with the car key? Yeah, you've got the car key. So, with the car key, you can actually take the car out of the mission, which is just quite frankly hilarious. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? That's enough for now, but that is not enough for Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Hitman 2 Silent Assassin deserves more love than I've had time to give it today. So, welcome to a little mini-series for this week. I am going to play through Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. There will be more coming up tomorrow. This game is just... It's just a classic. It's an absolute flipping classic. I honestly think this is just a brilliant, wonderful, underrated game. And maybe part of that is because, yeah, it kind of doesn't work very well. It's not been well optimized. Ooh, lighting. Yeah, the Steam version, it's a bit potluck whether it actually works on your computer or not. It might not, which is kind of unfortunate, really. But yeah, once you've got the silver ballers, you really just feel like you can just, like, slowly walk like an utter ludicrous badass god into any flipping room you feel like and just clear it out. It's just wonderful. And what's even better is they shoot straight through doors. So you can actually line up your shots using the map and then actually fire through a door, which is just absolutely beautiful. So if there was someone there, then they would now be very, very dead indeed. Oh, this game is just wonderful. And we will be seeing more of it starting tomorrow. Maybe a full playthrough, maybe not. I might skip some of the levels because there is a bit of padding in the mid-game, so we'll see about that. Still, hopefully, you join me for that tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been the utterly wonderful and extremely underrated Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. There we... Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.